The year is 1954 and things are heating up between the People's Republic of China, aka China, and the National Republic of China, aka Taiwan. War is on the horizon between the two countries, or civil war depending on who you believe. The first of many incidents between the two neighboring countries who usually spend their time in an uneasy peace even to this day. But we're not here to talk about military conflicts, oh no. Also in 1954, two Taiwanese entrepreneurs founded their company. SanYang Electric Machinery Plant was founded in Neihu district of Taipei. Huang Chi-chun and Chang Kuo-an, I hope I pronounced those correctly, I doubt I did. The two men I was alluding to started producing what they believed would be an item that the Taiwanese people really needed. Dynamo electric light sets for bicycles. Yeah. But there was a method to their madness. You see, 1954 Taiwan is not the Taiwan we know now. Back then, they were still recovering from the Second World War and were only just starting to gain a bit of independence. Back then, Taiwan wasn't the industrial powerhouse it is today. Back then, Taiwan was poor and trying to stay alive. And it seems their gamble paid off because the company started to grow, and in 1961 it was reorganized SanYang Industries because they have started building more and more things for transportation than just bicycle lights. In 1962, they strike a deal with Honda to produce small Honda motorcycles for the market instead of importing them from Japan. This makes SanYang the first Taiwanese motorcycle manufacturer using at least 30% local sourced parts for the Honda motorcycles they were producing. In 1967, the partnership goes even further, as SanYang and Honda sign a technology agreement on automobile production, and in 1969, SanYang Automobile Plant was inaugurated to manufacture small Honda cars. The first cars to roll off the production line were the Honda N600, a small and cheap little city car, and the Honda TN360, a small pickup, both affordable and both exactly what the Taiwanese people needed at that moment. In 1976, SanYang independently develops steadite alloy cylinders. Steadite is a state of cast iron that was much more durable than previous technologies. These came with a 50,000 kilometer warranty. Immediately, Honda wanted this technology in their own bikes, and SanYang started exporting steadite alloy cylinders to Japan. In 1980, the original Naihu production line was relocated at the Hsinchu plant, and in 1982 the company decides to expand its horizons and they start exporting motorcycles to the Dominican Republic. The 80s and 90s were a period of constant growth for the company. On the one hand, still building cars and motorcycles for Honda, and on the other hand, still developing and increasing their own range of motorcycles that, country by country, started to sell all around the world, frequently competing directly with Honda products. In 1999, administration and other functional offices in Naihu are shut down, and SanYang as a whole resettles at the Hsinchu plant. Following this direct competition, in 2002, Honda and SanYang part ways. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. At this point, they were a stable company with a very advanced engineering department, and so the same year, Hyundai Motors engaged in a technology cooperation treaty with SanYang. What did they get from Hyundai? Well, aerospace ceramic cylinders for even longer lasting engines and electronic fuel injection systems that they could apply to all their product lines. Also, at the start of the 2000s, SanYang continues to expand its operations globally by acquiring VMEP in Vietnam and SanYang Motorcycles in China, and thus production of its line of motorcycle Cubs and scooters is split between the three production lines in Taiwan, China, and Vietnam. The Cubs are built in the Vietnam plant, scooters up to 200cc are built in China, and scooters over 300cc are built in the Taiwan factory. In 2005, SanYang makes a bold move, challenging the big motorcycle manufacturers in a market known for its difficulty: Europe. SanYang Italy SRL starts operation with the intent of spearheading the distribution of SYM motorcycles and scooters in the European market. But before SYM Italy started operation 2 years earlier, in 2003, SanYang signs an exclusive distribution agreement with Gurgolis SA for what is arguably one of Europe's biggest and toughest motorcycle markets, Greece. With a sure footing in the European market, SanYang Italy handling the Western Europe and Gurgolis handling Eastern Europe, they start going on the offensive with the product line. The first generation of GTS with 125, 200 and 250cc engine options, and the Mio with 50 and 100cc scooters, alongside two ADV models with 200 and 250cc, make their way onto the market. Year after year, sales have grown and the product line has increased, with models like the HD, the GTS, the Fiddle, the Jet, the Symphony making their way to the market, some of them being replaced by models like the CruiseSim or JoyMax or Joyride. The SYM brand has grown a lot in the European market. In 2011, one of SYM's signature model ranges launches in the form of the Maxim 400. And in 2013, the Maxim 600 joins the lineup as a true range-topping product. With a 600cc single-cylinder engine, conventional CVT transmission that could handle the 45 brake horsepower and 50 Nm of torque the engine produced, the Maxim 600 was out for blood and aiming straight at the Bergman 650 and Silverwing 600. With standard ABS and optional heated grips, it was a true touring maxi scooter, but at a fraction of the price of its competitors. Currently, the range-topping Maxim TL508 is a true sports scooter with an inboard parallel twin engine, a CVT transmission coupled to a chain final drive. It's giving the Yamaha T-Max a proper run for its money. With close to the same performance but at almost half the price, it has gained a decent market share all over Europe. In recent years, the company is hitting strength after strength. In 2019, it was awarded a second place in the German Best Brand and Dealer Satisfaction Survey for motorcycles. Also in Greece in 2016, SanYang awards Gurgolis SA as the distributor with the biggest SYM market share in the world. SYM has become a household name in Greece at this point, and between 2017 and 2021, Gurgolis SA starts expanding their operations to Eastern European countries and the Balkans, currently present in 13 countries. 69, nice. Years ago, SanYang started by producing bicycle lights, and now they are a company that ended 2022 with a consolidated revenue of $50 billion, which is 22% more than 2021. And for 2023, they are set to reach over $70 billion in revenue. SanYang is definitely here to stay, and the brand SYM, or SYM as they like to call it, is just getting started. With the cool and interesting products, traditionally they have targeted the lower price segment of the market, affordable two-wheel vehicles for everybody. But with models like the Maxim 400 GT and TL508R, they are slowly but surely moving up market with their range-topping models, taking the fight to the big manufacturers, and in some markets taking the crown. We can only guess what new scooters and motorcycles are in the pipeline in the coming years, but they're definitely going to be interesting and exciting. If you enjoyed this little history lesson on SanYang Industries, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. If you want to support me and gain early access to videos, you can join and become a channel member. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Until next time, guys, take care out there and ride safe. Bye.